Joey De Leon spilling the Dizon and Aquino tea, prenup era at ang di pa umaamin pero kasalan na pipeline. Abay, eto na po yung ating pag-uusapan kasi ang dami pong nagpi-PM, ang dami nagtatanong kung paano ko bibigyan ng paliwanag or point of view yung ilan sa mga kumakalat na videos patungkol sa pag-uusap di umano nitong si Miss Dizon at ang ina nitong si Bimbi Aquino Yap. So yun ang ating pag-uusapan maya-maya lang. But before that, if you haven't subscribed yet to my YouTube channel, please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe at hit mo na rin ang notification bell for more showbiz updates. Para lubos sa ating maunawaan ng video na yan or updates sa ito, let's watch this short video clip na nanggaling po sa Eat Bulaga. Let's watch this.
Kwarto si Bibi kasi Liza, mga sinsinan yung pag-uusap
Ay, ito po yan, Mas Joey.
Uy, pinag-uusapan nila yung, ano yan? Prenup siya? Necrological.
Bababa po si...
Prenup.
Taray! Pinag-uusapan niyo naman ka? Prenup, yes. Kailangan mo naman.
Ayaw pumayag kay Liza.
Ayaw na Team Liza. Ayaw. Ayaw na Team Liza.
Mukhang malayo nga. Kahapon.
So, eto na. Ano nga ba talaga ang nangyari, mga bebs? Okay, hold up. Pause nyo muna Spotify nyo, stop scrolling the TikTok for a seconds, and gather around the campfire kasi we need to talk about the massive tea that just spilled today. Literally shaking right now kasi out of nowhere, biglang nag-drop ng nook si Tito Joey De Leon sa live television. Like, legit nobody was ready for this level of unhinged main character energy. Imagine mo to chill lang yung hapon, we are all just surviving 9 to 5 seconds or hours or pretending to listen sa online classes natin. Tapos biglang may blind item na hindi naging blind item. Bossing Joey straight up name drop and connected the dots between Dizon family and the Aquino family. Cannot, no? Wala pang official soft launch, wala pang hard launch na IG post featuring intertwined hands sa isang dim lit na fine dining restaurant. Wala pang ang PR statement ang mga person. Tapos biglang prenup kasalan, like make it sense, bestie. The math is not matting, but at the same time, the gossip is so juicy. We are all seated for it. This is the ultimate gaslight, gatekeep, grib boss moment ng Philippine showbiz today. So grab your iced tea kasi we are going to deep dive into this entire mess. The Tito Joey no filter bomb. Let's talk about the catalyst of this entire chaos. Tito Joey De Leon, honestly, the boomer in daytime TV literally have zero chill and we are kinda here for it. Sa mga hindi nakapanood ng live kasi busy kayo mag-overthink ng mga life choices ninyo, ganito yung nangyari. Habang nag-host si Tito Joey went totally off script. You know that moment when the teleprompter says one thing but the intrusive thoughts win. Exactly that, nagkukulitan lang on stage tapos biglang may pasaring about this super low-key couple. He casually dropped na hindi lang sila dating, they are literally talking about the legalities of marriage. Ang sabi niya, non-verbatim pero ito yung essence. Yung iba nga dyan ayaw pang umamin, Dizon at Aquino, nag-uusap na ng prenup, no? And bro, the silence of the set defining, yung mga co-host niya were trying to laugh off, you're trying to damage control, pero the damage has been done. Nailabas na yung resibo sa ere, and you can't put the toothpaste back in tube for a Gen Z audience na sanay sa very curated and highly filtered PR statement from talents agency. And seeing veteran comedian just blast someone deeply personal wedding plans on national TV is both terrifying and absolute top tier entertainment. So dito po, the Dizon Aquino lore, a quick history lesson. So for the baby marites out there who would need context on why the Dizon and Aquino name drop such big deal, let me break it down for you. When you hear these two surnames, you don't just think of casual showbiz hookups. You think of dynasty, you think of old money, political clout, generational wealth, and insane media mileage. This isn't your typical love team na binubuo ng network para mabenta ng mga pelikula. This is like a crossover episode between two totally different cinematic universe. So the Dizons, usually associated with intense business acumen or very established showbiz roots like low-key luxury. Sila yung mga ang peg lang nila is old money aesthetic, hindi sumasali sa mga cheap drama. And then yung Aquino naman, do we even need to explain? Royalty level of fame, always in the spotlight, always relevant, historically and culturally significant sa Pinas. Kaya nung pinagsama ni Tito Joey yung dalawang pangalan, the entire internet went feral. Paano ba naman neither side has confirmed anything? And daming rumors circulating sa Twitter and TikTok for months na may something, pero laging we're just good friends ang peg nila. Very 2014 ang vibe, 'di ba? But apparently, behind closed door, hindi lang pala sila good friends. Sila ay let's merge our asset and signs legally binding contract levels of committed, shookening to the highest level. So, sabi nga di po, hindi pa umaamin, pero kasalan na pipeline. Can we talk about how insanely fast escalated? In this generation, we have very specific timeline for relationship, 'di ba? Na madalas aabuti ng 6 months tapos i-ghost ka lang, tas isang IG story ng kape pero dalawa yung baso or sapatos na magkatabi. And then yung hard launch naman, the actual grid post on Instagram with Vogue caption like my piece or him or her and ring engagement. And pero itong dalawang to, they literally bypass step 1 to 4 and went straight to the final boss. Wala man lang tayong nakitang soft launch, walang anumang mga kung ano anek na pinakita sa publiko, Pero kung susuriin kasi natin yung yung mga panahon na yun na sinabi po yun ni Boss Joey dun po sa Eat Bulaga. Parang sinabi niya to kasi during the time na si Miss Bea Alonzo ay meron po siyang issue na parang hindi po natuloy yung kasal dahil nga sa hindi pagkakaunawaan sa prenup. Alam natin na medyo mabigat na usapin pag salitang prenup, 'di ba? So dahil dito, bakit nga ba tayo ganito ka-invested? It's kind of funny if you think about it. We have our own problems, midterms, thesis, toxic bosses, bills to pay. Pero the moment someone drop a showbiz blind item, we drop everything. Sa Pilipinas, showbiz gossip essentially our version of sports and politics ay it's antifying cultural event. Kapag may sumabog na chika, it transcends social classes. Mula sa nakasakay na jeepney hanggang sa naka-Starbucks sa BGC, lahat pinag-uusapan yung prenup na dinrap nito pong si Mr. Joey De Leon, di ba? Para sa ating mga Gen Z, consuming this kind of content is a coping mechanism. It's pure escapism. It's easier to dissect, analyze the relationship dynamics of rich celebrities than to deal with the existential dread of our lives. Plus, it gives us prime material for memes. At the end of the day, meme currency is the strongest currency on the internet. So, what's next? So, ano ngayon ang ganap? We wait. We refresh our feeds. We turn on the post notification for all people involved. Hintay natin kung maglalabas ng official statements against black background. No? Will the Dizon Aquino nuptial actually happen? Or will this leak cause a massive rift in Matrix? Magagalit ba ang pamilya dito ni Tito Joey just accidentally ruin a careful planned billion-peso merger? Diba? Kumbaga parang naging malaking usapin po kasi sa publiko nung sinabi to, kasi parang napaisip po yung mga tao na what if na magkatotoo nga na ikasal ito pong si Raisa May at saka si Mr. Bimby Aquino, 'di ba? Magkakaroon ba talaga ng prenup? Magkakaroon ba talaga ng pirmahan patungkol sa hatian ng yaman? Kasi once po na napangasawa mo or nag-asawa ka, meron pong tinatawag na conjugal property. Whatever the property of your husband or wife they have, yun po yung magme-merge, 'di ba? At kapag dumating yung pagkakataon or punto na kung saan hindi kayo naging successful ang inyong relationship, magkakaroon ng hatian sa yaman. Pero this time, sa akin pong point of view, sa pananaw ko lang, ito pong si Miss Chris Aquino, hindi naman siya ganun ka, parang masasabi natin na parang, I don't think na magkakaroon ng ganitong klase ng ng problema no, sa magkabilang panig kasi si Miss Raisa May Dizon po is considered as ano na rin, mayaman na rin naman si Raisa dahil from the start, 'di ba? Talagang naghahanap buhay na siya sa showbiz at may mga naipundar na rin naman siya. So kung magkakaroon man sila ng prenup, I think hindi naman po magiging problema 'yon. Dahil may kanya-kanya naman talaga silang yaman, 'di ba? At kung ano man po yung ma-build nila magkasama sila sa kanilang pagsasama, hindi naman din magkakaroon ng problema yun sa hatian. Dahil hindi ko po nakikita si Bim na parang magiging yung magiging parang sobrang gani, 'di ba? At the same time, di na rin naman natin pini-wish na hindi sila magkatuluyan at hindi maging magandang kanilang relationship. And that's it for today. For more videos and updates, please don't forget to like and subscribe, and please don't forget to follow my Facebook page, Dar Eds TV and Dar Eds channel. God bless everyone.